we're back with Twisted Metal 5. The reason why we didn't do the stream starting screen is because we're just dropping in immediately. Real quick, I'm going to send out the stream to some places of mine real quick. Okie dokie. So, we're continuing on with Twisted Metal 5, and we're going to be doing a little theme today. As you can see on the title, The Dead Rises Again. Now, what does that mean? Well, we're going to be playing with a few characters. Also, off stream, I will say, I did get the Sweet Tooth character and Augur and Sweetbot. I didn't want to go through the whole process with it because it was like a long process to get this character. It was mainly like doing a bunch of finding clues, and I didn't think that was really fun for stream. But that's irrelevant for this stream. We're going to be doing Copperhead. We're doing Mr. Grimm. And we're doing 12-pack. Now, if you wonder why I'm not doing Spectre, because they're a ghost, it's because, in a sense, 12-pack and Spectre kind of looks the same, and I wanted to, make it not so confusing when I do thumbnail art and stuff like that. So, I'm choosing 12-pack because Spectre's a little more familiar. Now, why exactly is 12-pack on here? People may ask. If you don't know, he goes by a different name in the scrapped files of this character. His other name being Severed Sam. So, let's get the audio ready to go.
Welcome back to Twisted
We're going to skip this because we actually did listen to this before on the last stream. Let me quickly also pull up the dashboard. Sorry, I have to, set up the dashboard so I can see viewers and chat. Quick. Yeah, we're going to be doing hopefully 2 to 3 runs. This is going to be a longer stream of sorts, but I've generally had fun with doing this, this game at least. I feel like it's going to be a fun time overall. We're going to actually do Inferno's Crucible this time. We're going to go through the second path with the other boss. And the other two, we're just going to have some fun with it, like whatever we want to do.
Inferno's Crucible. This used to be the place I held my first Twisted Metal contest. I've done some renovations to this place, including a central heating unit.
Oh, hold up. Let me also make sure with this real quick. I'm going to make sure my audio ain't too loud. Always do let me know if my audio is too loud, because I will change it on the fly if need be. Anyways, back to it. There we go. So basically, with 12-pack special, he has this, where you time it, and it's like swarm missiles, but you gotta time it to get more damage. So we're running with that gun today. Oh, and if you don't hit the green light, actually will lose the special, so we gotta be good at timing it. See, like that. If you don't time it right, you don't get the ability. Now, I was gonna do Dark Side, but I felt like I haven't yet looked into the story of dark side, so I can't infer if they are an undead character of sorts. And I wanted it to be all themed around characters who are canonically dead but still living. So that was the whole running theme of this. That was a nice jump. Yeah, I think the story of this guy... Okay, so every character has a voice line that explains like what they're intending to wish for here. Dude does not speak at all, so I can't infer like his wish or anything. But he is a stunt driver that got into an accident, so I can only infer he maybe wants to get his head reattached. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get the contest. Yeah, I will say I've been very happy today recently because we've had an increase in a viewership on one of my shorts for YouTube. If you don't know, I send my streams over to YouTube.
Los
and it's
Angeles,
been...
the capital of the entertainment industry, is always far more entertaining when it's being destroyed. Let's scare off the rest of the transplants, shall we?
Yeah, basically when I did this, I did a bunch of shorts for my YouTube channel. Also on here if you want to find them. But I have actually, fun fact, I have a newest short where I show you how to unlock Warpath if you missed that stream. Only because you cut me off so much off guard that I actually wanted to kind of show how to get this interesting guy. Now, when I made this short, I sent it over to YouTube, and I got like a large amount of views, and it made me realize, damn, shorts definitely go a long way. But I don't intend to make shorts as much. They're gonna be for like for mostly just streams. I'm never gonna make a solo standalone short unless I really need to. I was happy to see how much viewership that got, but I wasn't really like, because some people, they just kind of randomly get it on their feed, but at least there was about 20% that did watch, and it was pretty cool. But I will say, when I do finish playing this game to its extent of like how much I want to play it, I will be making a short form video that actually like kind of gives a rating to it, kind of gives my personal opinions, and then move on to the next casual game if I ever do a casual game again. But I think soon enough I'm going to start getting into the retro game stream stuff. This one doesn't count, of course, because like I said, it's fan-made, so I'm not really going to count it under retro games. But once we... Ooh, jeez. Forgot that mine has that ability. But yeah, once we do this one, we're going to move into either another casual or a retro game. Just to mix it up a bit. Ah, missed it. Ooh, what happened now? Kind of crazy that dude uses a cross as like a weapon. For like crosses, so like in games you think crosses are like protection, just fade protection of swords, but I guess in this one it's used as a weapon. But I do think in Twisted Metal Black, Brimstone was driven by a priest. And his whole thing was that he thought he was possessed. Or no, he thought a baby was possessed. But it was actually his own mind playing tricks on him. Because, fun fact, in Twisted Metal Black, every character in that game is insane. They have something, insanity, mental issue, that makes them, like, have to be in Blackfield Asylum. And for the priest, it was, he just had delusions. I thought it was crazy. My favorite in Twisted Metal Black was actually, it was, ironically, my favorite version of Grim. If you don't know, Twisted Metal Black, Grim is he was a war veteran who was forced to eat his friend because, you know, he was stuck in a hole for about weeks, if not months. And I found that iteration of Grim so crazy. Honestly, I should make like a poll on my YouTube channel for like what's y'all's favorite characters. Because I would love to know, like, people who play Twisted Metal, what is their favorite character in this game? Or not even this game, just any of the Twisted Metal games. Lord help me if someone says the PS3 helicopter vehicle, because I don't like counting that one. Because it was always annoying. Anyways, like I said, we're going to be going on the opposite path. So we're not going into Deadwater Bog. We're going to be going to the Redstone Gulch, which means y'all get to see the boss on that level.
Redstone Gulch. I love a relaxing desert getaway. Perfect place for barbecue. If it gets too hot for you here, you can always roll down your window.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's 4th of July, by the way. To people who celebrate 4th of July, I definitely am happy to celebrate this year because me, my father, my brothers, everyone, we're going to be doing grilling, some barbecue. We're going to be doing some cornhole, which is going to be great. But I understand that for some people, they don't celebrate Independence Day or 4th of July, you know. And I've actually, fun fact, I've had some viewers back then who were German. I think one was Dutch, one was Swedish. I always thought it was interesting, but most of them are American, of course. But to those who celebrate Independence Day and 4th of July, happy 4th of July coming up. Hope you all have a great time with that. But I am definitely excited for my birthday, although unfortunately it is going to storm and I'm going outside during my birthday. So hopefully that storm is only a mild chance of it happening. Woo, jeez. Got wrecked a bit with some damage. You're gonna have to get some more weapons and some help. I just had, by the way, speaking of like playing through this game, there was a person with my short that I saw who commented that they didn't get far in this game. I will say my biggest recommendation is to learn how to do drifting and like precise timing with your shots, because when you slow down on a drift, it is much easier to hit. At of course the cost of like, you know, being now still. But, you know, it works here and there. Like if I do this, I can like be able to quickly turn around and do that. But you also gotta make sure it's a vehicle with good handling. It's a drift like on 12 pack, maybe a little stiff, as you can see. I got the napalm wrong. It's way too far ahead. Alright. There we go. Hey, but I did take out 2 people. At least I think I did. Definitely damaged one of them. Alright. But not like... There's some things you can do to help improve your game on this, and I hope that this who has been playing it can definitely get as far as I did. I never put down anyone wanting to definitely try games like this, because, you know, that's why I bring up the whole retro thing, because I want people to, you know, want to enjoy games of older time, even if something like this ain't old, but it gives off the feeling of doing an old style game. Always fun to look back at how we evolved in games. Such a great time. Alright, now I gotta lock in. Got him. Now for the boss. Dust billows of the demonic voice echoes throughout the canyon. Okie dokie.
I've hired a headhunter and an old acquaintance of mine
Yeah.
to test your skills. Meet Primeval. He is just giddy to take you as his trophy.
God, I hate him. He's a rougher enemy to deal with, and he could definitely do some damage if I don't be careful with it. Alright, let's lock in with this and truly focus case. Sorry if I do go a little more quieter, because I will be focusing in on this guy. Alright, got it. Ooh, okay. Get out of the way. You have to really, like, just force down shots on them. We went with the Valley of Kings. We're gonna go to the Westgate Gallery.
Westgate Galleria. We're having a Black Friday sale. By the end of the day, nearly all vehicles should be slashed in half.
Yeah, at some point, I'm definitely going to, speaking of Black Friday, whenever that comes around this year, I'm definitely going to be getting some, I've been looking into some equipment I'm going to be getting. Hopefully I can get it for reduced amounts. Oh, there's Grim. Yeah, he's gonna be rough when we actually have to play him. Oh my lord, his health is atrocious. Alright, let's see. We got... I think I'm gonna drop spread right now. Drop the bomb. I need that help now. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, God. Ooh, okay, that was bad. That could have been real bad. Get all this help. Ooh, that was a good shot. Alright, just spread it all around. That's all it is. Got him. The drawback ain't hard to use. Once you kind of get his timing right, he's definitely a good character to use. Time for the Lindbergh Heights.
Lindbergh Heights. A sense of deja vu might make you think you've been here before. Why not start things off with a good old-fashioned octagon fight? And then we'll see who is the real king of the kill.
Alright, let's go then. So the biggest hazard on this one is falling into a pit. So we've got to be careful not falling into pits. Oh yeah, and the health. Watch out for that helicopter. There's something bad. You're in violation of SimCo 4.2. Get out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Now they're starting to power up. Oh! Okay. That almost was bad. Because if he got me in the right trajectory, I would have been launched off the building. fire in this game. Just boost. Because it actually extinguishes the flame. Some people don't actually know that. And I think they do get up to that. Yep, there we go. Large behemoth from the Talus rooftop. Oh yeah, this is the Augur fight. I forgot. I completely forgot about the Augur fight.
Oh no! It seems you've upset our contractors. Mega Augur doesn't look too happy, and he is going to want payback for all the construction work you've destroyed.
Oh boy. I also have an idea for another stream of this game, doing what I call the Workers Man run, where like basically we just have each character's based around like a certain job style. So like Augur would have been part of this. That's why I actually did go and unlock him on screen. I just forgot for a brief moment that he was on this level. Oh yeah, I activated the helicopter, so he should be taking damage on it if he's down there. Unload all the nerves.
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
That could have been rough. Alright, we went through Ashland Freeway, and I am not going back there again. Because I'm minion. But, Blackfield Industrial Park.
This power plant serves as a, shall we say, safe haven for Midtown Blackfield's toxic waste. Don't get excited, driver. You'll gain nothing from this waste except a slow, agonizing death.
Let's go gather up some weapons. Yeah, I think what I'll do is 2 more streams, maybe 2 or 3 more streams of this, and then we'll be done. At least for streaming it. I'm still gonna play it off the stream, but I think it'd be a good idea not to make more than maybe 4 or 5 videos. I completely forgot it makes all like that. The mine's special actually makes ultimate punch noise. Never mind. I'm out. There we go. So we at least have a couple lives, like I said before. Ah, they froze me, really? Nope. Can't do all of that. Alright, just send out about some notes. God Primus and Fury. Oh, that one hurt. Yeah, when they push shit like that and like get all red, that is definitely not good to get hit by. Wait, mine is destroyed. Now it says 10 ahead. Got him. Now for the boss I absolutely dread. It's so annoying. They have a grabbing ability that gets so bad.
It seems a prison break has occurred at Blackfield Asylum. Be careful. Carnage doesn't play as nicely as the other contestants.
Yeah, if you do get the character, you have to go through the whole map to get all the parts. So look at I go across the map and get all the parts, which is difficult with a couple of them. Yep, that's the grabbing thing I'm worried about. Not even that it does so much damage, it's just that it gets so annoying when you're getting grabbed and you get flung across the area. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Oh, always sucks when I get grabbed by that. Come on. Alright, got it. Yeah, that one could be tough if they use the grab ability multiple times. Alright, we've went through the Southern Circle, now we're gonna go to Haven Frost. It's basically the Christmas map. I think I showed it off when I did the deathmatch stuff.
Haven Frost, snow everywhere. And with Christmas just around the corner, we all know who's coming. Let's see what Santa brought us this year. I asked him for more napalm.
Alright. Oh yeah, the music is still so good on here. We got the snowball ability going down. Spread it around. I actually just had a thought. I'm pretty sure every Twisted Metal game actually takes place near Christmas. I think that's how it actually is played out in the actual lore. I can't remember. I don't think I'm correct on that, but I know that Twisted Metal PS3 took place during Christmas. This one takes place during Christmas. The show took place during Christmas. Maybe I'm right on that. It's also Twisted Metal 3 had a Christmas level. I don't know, maybe a more dedicated Twisted Metal fan will let me know what exactly is the connection with Twisted Metal to Christmas. Something that was funny about seeing Mr. Slam behind me walk across away from my back mirror and proceeds to blow up. Something's just funny about that to me. It'd be kind of funny if they had a character based on like a ball Santa, and it was a boss in this level. That'd be so funny. Unfortunately, they don't, which I guess that makes sense. Anyways, we're going to Screamland Fair. Has one of my favorite end game bosses because there's two end game bosses. There's the Warpath,
Welcome to
and
your
then
final
there's the other one.
battleground, driver. Sweet Tooth was generous enough to allow me to hold this year's ultimate challenge in his personal playground. Make sure to take advantage of all the attractions. Good
Cool,
luck.
yeah, I will. I always use a roller coaster in this level. Yeah, to those who are interested and just want to know how to get mine, just go up here. And it's like, oh, it's too high. Nope, invisible stairs. Just go there. It's kind of funny too because this character doesn't say anything when they talk. However, for mine, they have lines they will say for their story that they don't actually speak on. Which just makes it all the more funnier. Yeah, I should probably go over here and activate the clown. Activated. one of the the more tragic characters in the series, Dollface.
You've done well, driver. But I'm not sure you have what it takes to challenge Juggernaut. Prove me wrong, and victory is yours.
Yeah, unlike the PS3 game, their projectiles that they shoot go forward as opposed to the side, so it could be a much more rougher battle with them if I don't, keep ahead. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Bassy boom. I don't know if that audio was picked up on the stream, but ooh, that was rough. There we go. However, it's not over. The scream of the damned draw near, a nightmare made manifest. This is an interesting boss.
Well, 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 driver. I'm not entirely sure who or what this vehicle is, but I can assume you can piece together this mystery for me. Good luck.
Yeah, this one is going to be the challenge because it has a draw ability where it will pull you in and do loads of damage. You can basically instantly kill if I don't do it right. But there's a strategy I have with it. And it's to take advantage of the fact that it's quite large. So it takes some time to traverse. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet with this one. I'm gonna have to lock in hard with this guy. Uh-oh. Yep, that's bad. See, as I was saying, they can lure you in and basically kill you. I would infer that this is one of the toughest bosses, no matter the difficulty. good weapons. The music is also pretty cool. It has like, it does have a good nightmare-ish feel to it. I will say that the music is pretty good. Now I didn't hear a theory or at least an allegation that they used AI music, so I'm not gonna say that it's good that they made it. I'm just saying it sounds good. And if it was AI, I would say that this is a good foundation to try learning to make it for, like, on their own for this. However, I do know that every other thing, the art and everything else, has been made by. Maybe they just couldn't hire a music artist for that. Because I know they used AI art first, but then they actually hired artists. So, you know, probably a budget thing. So yeah, I won't knock any points for that. Nope. I don't want to be there when they start doing that. It's got some damage in. Get a good hit on it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that could have been so bad. If we did die now, we would have had to restart the boss fight. So we're lucky it doesn't restart the whole thing. Now let's see the ending, because I'm interested to know, because considering this character doesn't talk.
A familiar car pulled into the compound. Were my eyes deceiving me? Sam Boomer? Was it really him? I walked up to the vehicle to find a headless man, hands still on the wheel. He revved his engine and I knew exactly what he wanted. June 7th, 1979. Me and Sam were head-to-head in the final lap when I turned into the barricades in one of my attempts at suicide before I gained my powers. So, I accepted his challenge. I even had a special racetrack designed for my own amusement many years ago. And off we were, the wind in my hair for the first time in years. The thrill all came back too, and Sam was keeping up well. Then my inevitable urges kicked in. I let Sam pass ahead of me, and I slammed into the rear of his vehicle, sending him careening down the Los Angeles foothills. I never said I played fair, driver. I am Calypso. and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
That is definitely an interesting ending, because it also brings the context, the more past life of the character. I think his original name, at least from the fans, is known as William Sparks. He definitely had a more trouble past, and that's why he kind of became this character. But I think they changed that in the TV show, made him slightly different in the story. Alright, real quick, we're gonna do a quick break, and then I'll be ready again. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, also, let me just quickly, like I have said before, any person who, advertises stuff like that, like, AI or stuff, I am not going to allow that. You will be banned without need of warning. Just making sure that is known. We'll be right back after I take a quick moment to go to the restroom. And we are back. I had to go real quick. Also, I apologize, Star, if I did not see you on my chat. My chat must have been a bit bugged while I was doing this. But let me quickly change the audio real quick. Let me put myself up to... I put myself up to 1, which is 100 on my chart, and 0.4 for my desktop audio. That should be a little bit better. Alright, since we have done that round, we're going to be doing the other undead character, which I am quite worried for myself on. This one's going to be a rough one because, as I have stated before, he is a rougher character to deal with considering his low health. But we're balling. We're going to just do what we can to beat this.
Welcome back.
So now it's mostly just all about what type of level I want to play on. And I think Machu Picchu is going to be good for Grim because more open, we can like travel quicker around the area.
Welcome to Twisted Metal. This year I've placed your first battleground deep in the Andes Mountains within the ruins of Machu Picchu.
So I just wanted to hear him say Machu Picchu because he says it so weirdly. It's so funny. I think, yeah, that's the biggest benefit of Grim, by the way, that he has the largest and most instantaneous damage weapon out there. So we can take that as one good benefit for this character. Also that his smaller frame is easier to make it so we don't have to worry about getting hit as often if we're just careful of how we play. Oh, that was awesome. You landed straight on money bags. Yeah, I think we're going to do Mr. Grimm, and then if we have the time, we'll do another character. And just round it all out. Ooh, ow, ow. That was bad. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go now, or we're going bad. Okay, got it. We're all good now. What in the world? Yeah, I will say, that is something I will knock a bit. The collision. Some characters' vehicles do collide way too hard with the collision boxes, and causes it to phase into areas. See, that's the one benefit of Grim. He just has a powerful instantaneous attack. Makes it very easy to just damage them down to death. Alright, let's do half a can, just to mix it up.
It's so good to have you home again, driver.
Ah, they just dodged out of the way. I don't even know what happened with mine. Ooh, I may die. Oroka was killed somehow. I don't even know how. Let's get some homing missiles. Those should be good enough to take them out. We'll go with Deadwater Box.
This murky backwater forest was once a renowned racetrack, but now has overgrown and been left to the passage of time. Let's breathe some death back into this wasteland.
Also, apologies if you hear something in the background. I have 2 cats in the room, and they like to pick fights with each other. I do not know why. I think it's because one's a tab and one's a different breed, so they may just not like each other because they're different breeds. They're kind to each other, but like, they still love each other. Really. Alright, let's see here. We got enough weapons to start fighting. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Them out. Yeah, Pizza Boy may be a problem, so I'm gonna take him out. Ooh, yep, that's why. He has freaking saw blades. This thing's gonna home in on me. Still upstream. Now I just got the other ones for got them, and you know what this means? We're dealing with Trapper now.
Unless you'd like to be the next trophy on Trapper's hood, you'd better watch
If
out,
I'm remembering
driver.
right, I'm pretty sure
This
Trapper.
relentless hunter
I'm
won't
pretty sure
hesitate
Trapper was
to gut you
in,
like a fish.
I think Trapper was in. Yeah, it was in Small Brawl. I'm pretty sure. I may be misremembering it, but I'm pretty sure it was like the most heavily armored vehicle in Small Brawl. I mean, I haven't played much of Small Brawl, so I can't really infer. But, you know. What in the world just happened there? What? Why did I just... What? What in the world just happened? Hold up, hold up. What happened there? Can we pause for a moment? Hold up. How did I go through the floor, but not... I don't think I even went through the floor. I think I just teleported. I just straight up teleported. Okay. Let's just get back into it. Let's just ignore that. But like, that was so odd. Oh my lord, that was so odd. The monkeys are still making noises.
Westgate Galleria. We're having a Black Friday sale. By the end of the day, nearly all vehicles should be slashed in half.
Alright, so Mime is on the map. I can hear them. I will say, Mr. Grimm's turning is awesome. Really nice turn for Mr. Grimm. I love the little people who like almost they don't just get hit by vehicles, they just make little noises. Like one is like a police car and it's like almost got hit by a freaking car. Unload a massive barrage of spread on them. That should definitely even it out. That was kind of sick. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna get some help with it. Wow, we're only an hour and 20 some, almost an hour and 20 minutes in? Darn, we're getting better at this. Let's go Lindbergh Heights.
Lindbergh Heights.
Okay, let's see it. Ah, that was unfortunate. How did that even happen? I got phased into the ground. Well, it just means we're gonna have to lock in harder on this one. Alright, now off to Auger. I love how he says, "I happily drill your grave," when I'm the one who makes graves.
It seems you've upset our
I'm the one who
contract.
kills. I'm literally
Mega
dead.
Olga doesn't look too happy, and he is going to want payback for all the construction work you've destroyed.
Alright. First... stock up on the weapons. Yep, and then we also call up the helicopter.
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Oh no. Yeah, that was destined to die for that one because Auger's ability is basically a death mark for me.
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Okay, don't know how that happened. Well, I guess we're gonna have to finish him off with our special. Get down here. Come on, Auger. What is their plan here? There we go. We are not fighting Minion again. I'll choose Blackfield Industrial Park
This power plant serves as
over
a,
Minion
shall we say,
at any day.
safe haven for Midtown Blackfield's toxic waste. Don't get excited, driver. You'll gain nothing from this waste.
Oh, yeah, that was rough. Oh no. There we go. Michael Ross is like, I think Michael Ross just dies instantly to that ability. I didn't even think I was able to land that. Alright, now we gotta do a Carnage again. I don't think they'll be too bad, but it's just like sometimes it can be rough when they have the grab ability.
It seems a prison break has occurred at Blackfield Asylum. Be careful. Carnage doesn't play as nicely as the other contestants.
Alright, let's go. Stay away. Stay away from that. Ooh, there we go. I just knocked him off. And then we just charge in and take him out. Okie dokie. You know what, since we're playing Grim, we're gonna go to the 7th circle. I think it'd be fun.
Welcome to the 7th circle. Satan himself has demanded an audience to...
I actually wonder real quick, can I kill this guy? No, doesn't seem like I can. Ooh, that... Yeah, I'm gonna be careful about that lava, because that's definitely gonna take me out. I think we may end up having to have a retry on this level, guys. Got locked in a little bit. Let's get this. We got Copperhead. Long shot. We may be able to make a recovery on this, guys. we only have Yellow Jacket left. We're doing it. We clutch back from having 0 lives left. We just gotta get this guy left, and then we're done. I can't believe we got that, because like we had no lives or almost had like 6 people. Sorry for my language. How we had that many people and we had no lives left, and we managed to get through it. I think we're gonna go with piecemeal. I think it's gonna be a safer option than Warpath.
Welcome to your final battleground, driver.
Woo! There, that's a massive launch. So let's activate the sweet tooth ahead. Let's definitely get some of these Merv rockets, actually. I think there's another one. Yep, let's go over here. That was an awesome jump, by the way. I did not think I was going to get that. Alright, let's just drop them down this way. We can out the battlefield today. Got that settled. There you go. Okay, if you're wondering exactly why I've been just playing the tournament mode and like just going through each character, it's because one of the characters literally needs all the characters unlocked. Needs all the characters unlocked and played through the story modes. So like, There's over 50 story modes you have to go through. So it's also kind of a way for me to do the progress while also getting y'all to be entertained with streaming. I guess I could just be under here. This is broken. Yeah, that's kind of broken. We're not going to use that for the sake of, you know, being fair. So for the rest of the boss battle, I'm not going to use that. Alright. Besides, I think my special will be more than
Well, well.
now for piecemeal. Yeah, so if I get caught in that, it's almost near instant, so we gotta be careful now. I do not know how we escaped that. I literally don't know how we managed to escape the special that time. Oh, alright. Now we get to meet Calypso and see the ending for this guy. Well, for Grim, I guess.
The devil expected me to collect for him, riding the line between life and death, collecting souls that are ready to go. But somewhere along the way, I got hungry. A few souls here and there. Didn't think he'd notice if I skimmed a little off the top. I figured it was harmless, a perk of the job. But you know how it goes. You take a little, you want more. Pretty soon, I couldn't stop. The numbers got low, and when the boss came knocking, I needed someone to blame. Calypso. Wasn't hard to sell it. I said his tournament's losing its luster. The devil agreed that it didn't quite pull the numbers of a full-scale war, or even a simple genocide. Said it was time to pull the plug on Calypso Industries. So, I rode up to the smug bastard's tower and told him his services were no longer needed. Consuming his soul, that was something else. Like swallowing a bloody mist, electrified with lightning. One of the greatest highs I fear I'll never feel again. Minion will be happy to have his old job back.
That one is interesting because it was one of the few times they actually managed to take out Calypso. Although it is a pretty scummy way to get around it. Alright. Now, we have one more. And I chose the most interesting for last. And that is White Zombie. Based around the zombie vehicle from that was Dragula, aka Rob Zombie, in Twisted Metal 4, they reskinned it and made it a new character who, actually, speaking of which, I never showed y'all. There's a voice thing, and we're going to just introduce this guy through this voice.
I think God understands a man can't rest when his child's murderer is on the loose. That bastard Jebediah won't be in the competition for long, and I'll make sure Calypso keeps him dead.
Alright, so we're going to do a run with White Zombie.
Welcome back to
Voodoo Inferno Crucible. Now, I never played this guy, so I don't know what his special is.
Inferno's Crucible. This used to be the place.
Let's see. Okay, so he's got the similar special as actual Rob Zombie from Twisted Metal Black, which is a whirring skull that does damage. That is pretty cool. But I will say his movement's a bit slow. Yeah, he's definitely got a strong special. A very, very strong one at that, because it whirs and does damage. That's why I liked Rob Zombie from Twisted Metal 4, because he had such a good special for like grouping up people. If they were grouped up all together, you can easily take them out. We're gonna do House of Cain.
It's so good to have you home again, Dry.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that is a deadly move. See, we've almost killed the whole field. Man, White Zombie is severely underrated. Like, I thought he would have been like, I don't know, would have, honestly, Lord, I thought he was Spectre for a moment. But apparently he's like an original character. And Malachi. Like, Jesus. That is a powerful ability. I'm at all with it. I guess we're just speedrunning this at this point. Although I think his aura ability will not work for bosses. I think that may be one of his downsides. I don't
This
know.
murky
See, now we already have one person left. This is a crazy vehicle. I honestly saved the best for last. Yeah, I think after I kind of get a good handful of these made, I'm going to stop playing this and start doing an actual retro game stream. I just haven't yet figured out which retro game I want to do. I know there's some that are just kind of silly-ish games I want to play, but I haven't really decided. Alright, let's test out if the thing actually works on bosses.
Unless you'd like to be the next.
Oh, it does. It actually works on bosses. Oh, he was almost taken out. There we go. We'll go with Valley of the King since we haven't done that one today, I think.
I know the Pharaoh hasn't forgiven me for the last time Twisted Metal graced these sands.
See, already like almost half the competition is won. Oh. Yeah, my favorite character from Twisted Metal comes back as one of my favorite characters in this game now, because it is so fun to play with that. Plus, it looks awesome. So basically, Hellgate's got opened up. That's one way to use it. Just put spread all over it and then just... Oh my god, that is definitely broken if you use spread with that. I don't even know what I selected,
Lindbergh.
but... Oh yeah, we selected Lindbergh heads. That's fine. Actually, I think this one would be good on here because we can lure him over to the edge.
In violation of City Code 4432, get out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
I think I took out 2 people at once.
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Get out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Ooh. I think I just hit me with myself with a ricochet. Oh, we gotta get some weapons. Alright, time to deal with Polygon, which, considering how this character's been playing so far, is probably not going to be that hard.
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Whoops, wrong one. Hold up. Let's go over this way.
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance on this. Do we really want to do Minion? You know what? We're gonna do Minion. Actually, hold on, let me think. We if I th okay, so if Carnage is larger, it's gonna be harder to order them. But Minion is smaller, so we could easily get him into a corner. But I think a lot of the area is breakable. Let's try it out. We haven't fought Minion today. Let's try it.
Ashland Freeway. This highway was recently destroyed by an earthquake. Thousands died.
Yeah, that. We need to get more spreads, because that is busted if we do it that way. See, we all. Oh my lord. That is a busted strategy. That is awesome. If y'all are watching, new strategy for y'all. Just spread and use White Zombie's ability. It's so good.
Look who decided to visit us all the way from hell.
You.
Minion is always taking out his bitterness
all
on
right.
whoever's nearby.
Let's get ready with this.
And it looks like that will be you.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough thing for us. If he freezes us, our ability's gone. So we gotta be wise with like how we do it. Oh, that was close. Whew. Let's go with play before it again.
Haven Frost.
Oh,
Snow
I keep saying
everywhere.
Haven
And
Fort.
with
Why is that
Christmas
saying
just
that?
around
Haven
the corner,
Frost.
we all know who's coming.
Alright, first we're gonna do the strategy. The spreads and the ability. Just unload a barrage of explosives. God, it is crazy to let a character that powerful slip under it. But you know, it's small developers, so I think balancing can be a bit of an issue sometimes. As a guy who helped work with game development before, it can be a rough thing to work with. We're gonna go we're just gonna make it all be the piecemeal boss because I think it
Welcome to
fits
your
the theme of
final
undead
battleground,
characters.
driver. Sweet Tooth was generous enough to allow me to hold this year's ultimate challenge in his personal playground. Make sure to take advantage of all the attractions. Good luck.
Now, I don't think this special is going to work on Juggernaut because they're way too big. So if it does, then I would be surprised, but it's definitely a bigger chance they won't be affected as much by it. Woo! This is probably the quickest run I'll ever have in this game. Now let's see if it will work on Juggernaut.
You've done well, driver, but I'm not sure you have what it takes to challenge Juggernaut.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Lord have mercy for this game now. Alright, let's see if piecemeal lasts any longer.
Well, 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 driver.
Alright, first we're gonna pile up some weapons first. That was fun. Oh, there we go.
Finally, Jebediah was long dead. Sent him straight to the Lord myself. Felt good to put down Calypso's abominations too. Nothing about this was right. But I still had one more task at hand. Jebediah had a penchant for not staying dead, and I couldn't put this corpse to rest until I did. This body certainly doesn't hold up like it used to. Sitting in my car was one thing, but trying to make my way to Calypso's door took almost everything I had. I was practically crawling when I reached him. Calypso, this body doesn't have long. Please, keep Jebediah in hell, suffering for what he has done. Do whatever it takes to keep his soul sealed away forever. As long as he lives, so do I. And I cannot bear to keep going much longer. Calypso was almost speechless, lost for words at how I could have even survived. Please, Calypso, my very soul aches from this existence. Jebediah's soul is as restless as mine, and he will escape again. Put an end to it, Calypso.
I couldn't believe Malachi had come this far. I almost pitied the man, his skin falling from his cracked and hollowed bones. He could no longer even speak further as he quickly deteriorated, yet his life persisted. I granted his wish as asked, and sealed Jebediah's soul deep within the mantle of the earth, his soul forever screaming into the rocks below. Malachi's soul rested in the afterlife along with the child that Jebediah had so ruthlessly murdered all those years ago. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
This one is a unique ending because there's not much of a twist, actually. He's just granted his wish. That's definitely very interesting. I guess the twist is that there's no twist. There's no way you can really twist his words around in this one. Anyways. Whew. Gotta stretch for a moment. Been sitting in this chair for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh yeah, finally gonna show here. Created by Angel V. Mendez. They have a bunch of producers on it as well. Like, lead artist is Saba Ivkov. Additional artist is Angel himself. V. Stinky Bingus Lunas. Zen Cryptois. They got a bunch of beautiful character design. V. Lux. A.D. Vandersine. Midnight Ninja. Beige Rhino. Neuroblinks 1. Mr. Rattlehead. Lady. Melishun. Lustangle. Yeah, they got a lot of people in for this. Max Attack for writers, Brett McCabe for writers, Red Baron. And all the voice actors. Yeah. We got... It's made by a large team, and I'm very thankful that they have, they made such a great project. Now let's quickly go over to the stream. There we go. Anyways, we'll try to continue maybe some point after my birthday, after the 8th. When it comes to doing a full-on retro game, I'm still going to decide whether or not I'm going to do something more one-off or do something as a full series. I do thank those who came in and watched. I'm also thankful for those who are dedicated viewers of my short, as well as if you want to watch my videos or my VODs, I should have a link somewhere connected to my profile. Anyways, I'll be seeing y'all next time, and stay toasty.